Hello, this is our embedded video teach video for week 1, day 4 on distribution, which we previewed a little bit at the end of yesterday. We're going to sketch and then completely solve this equation. And so we're going to start with the left-hand side, and we're going to remember that what we sketch is inside the parentheses here, and that this number 2 on the outside tells me how many of those that I'm going to sketch. So I'm going to treat what's inside the parentheses as a set or a group. So I've got to sketch these two x's and that 1. So 2x's is 2 triangles, and the 1 is a 1 cube. So that's like one set or one group together, just like inside the parentheses. But that 2 on the outside right here, that lets me know that I need two groups. I've got one group, and now I need to draw it again to make the second group. So 2 x's and a 1. Now I've got my two groups, 1, 2. Now I'm just going to go ahead and erase this part because it does get a little bit busy for me to look at. I'm going to go ahead and do my other side. My other side was a 3 x's. So 1, 2, 3 x's, and then this 8 constant, so that's an 8 cube. Now, one of the things that we learned before, rule of math, is that we can sort of regroup on a side, combine, put things together. So over here on this left-hand side, I'm going to put these triangles together. And I'm going to notice I have 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles. So I'm just going to draw them together. And then I'm going to put these cubes together. And I've got 1, 2 cubes, and they're both 1 cubes. If I just count them up, 1, 2, that's basically the same as a 2 cube. And then on the right-hand side, I'm going to leave it the way it was. And it's just 1, 2, 3 triangles, and then the 8 cube. So this is the same as just above it, except for that I've just rearranged and combined a little bit. The red shows you where I've made a slight rearrangement or a combining, and you can do that on a side if you need to or if you like to. Technically, you don't have to, but it just kind of makes it look a little better and a little easier to deal with. At least I think it does, so I like to do that regrouping, combining step. Now I'm going to follow my other rule of math, which says I can do the same thing on both sides to try to isolate my triangles or my x's so that at the end I have I just have the triangles by themselves so that I can figure out how much they're worth or what they equal. So since I've got triangles on both sides, I can take them away. If I take away the same on both sides. Now before we've always been sort of taking away one at a time, and you can do that. You can say, okay, I'm going to take away one triangle from the right, so I'm going to take away one from the left. And then go, oh, I still have triangles left, so I'm going to take away another triangle from the right and another one from the left. But something else that some of you might have started to notice is that you don't really have to do it one at a time if you don't want to. What I've noticed that I've got 4 on one side and 3 on the other. Well, I can take away all 3 on the right as long as I take away all 3 on the left. You can do it one at a time if you want, or you can sort of do it in one big step as long as you're doing the same on both sides, which we did. 3 on the right, 3 on the left. Now what I've got, I can't take away any more triangles because I don't have any more on the right. So I'm just going to sort of re-sketch it. I've got this one triangle left over, and I've got this 2 cube. And then on the other side, I've got this 8 cube. Now, just like I can take away triangles from both sides, I can take away cubes from both sides. Remember, the whole point is to get the triangle by itself. So we're going to go over here to this left-hand side, and we're going to take away the 2 cube. But remember, when we take away the 2 cube on the left, we have to take it away, that subtraction, on the right, so that we're doing the same thing on both sides. And 8 minus 2 is 6. And then on the left-hand side, all I have left is that one triangle. So I've pretty much got it solved because now I know that one triangle equals 6. That means that since the triangle is x, x equals 6, and we've solved the equation.